Monday, September 25th. I'm going to start working on the last bits of chapter 1. So it's up to 23 pages of text, but with 23 images so far. And so I'm looking at somewhere around 31 and a quarter pages so far for this. That's backwards. So no, that's right. So yeah, I've got something like almost 32 pages. This chapter is supposed to be 36 pages, so I'm very close to being done. I estimated that I would be done with it on the 26th, so that's tomorrow. So I've got 2 days to finish out this chapter to stay on schedule. In terms of number of words, I'm doing real well. I'm at 113% of my goal progress of doing 1,000 words per day. So I'm going to hop right into it. When we left off yesterday, I was working on the example application, or the exercise. So this is the hands-on exercise in AI pair programming session using Copilot, and I went through the whole process and found that it was not as smooth of a process as one would think, but in the end I did get something that pretty much works. And so what I've got to do now is kind of review what I wrote here yesterday, and then think of like some sort of a summary and points that we can discuss now. And I really don't need that much in this section because because this chapter is almost done. I've got some parts, some holes to fill in higher up in the chapter. Things that I just left blank until I could figure out what they were going to say. But this is going fairly well. So I know that the editor is going to come back about this and say that we should never assume that someone's reading this book sequentially. And so this sentence, "you'll learn much more about how to," is definitely going to be changed. But I think more important than me looking at that and struggling with how to change it in a way that still sounds like English, it's more important for me to go back to the top of the chapter and start filling in blanks. So I'm going to go back at the top now, way up here, and we're going to read through and try to get it to 36 pages, and also try to fill in all the holes and fix anything that I may have done poorly in my first pass. So this is the second draft phase. Great. I don't know if this is quotes or italics. I'm going to say quotes. Okay, so I need to find or create this graphic. And so let's just take a look here. think the graphic I'm looking for is this one. Something like this one. Yeah, looks like a good article, actually. So, okay, so I think this is the source. I can copy this and then ask for it to be redrawn. So this is figure 1-2. Ping. Yeah. Sweet. I believe these need to be bold. Oh yeah, I need to make this one. Okay, so an artificial neural network that determines whether a photo contains a hot dog or not. How am I going to draw this? So I've noticed recently that when I'm talking and thinking, I make an annoying clicking noise. And when I notice other people doing this, it bothers me. But now I've realized that I do it. And I'm going to try not to. I also say a lot. And I'm going to try not to, because it's annoying. And so I'm not the world's greatest illustrator, but I need to figure out how to do this. I have my Wacom tablet, but But I think what I'm going to do is use that, what's it called? There's that program that I often use for doing illustrations, and I always forget what it's called. I think I can find it by going to GitHub and looking in one of my other repositories. So I will go to this one and look in here. Oh, it's not going to be that. Well, maybe it is. No. So I'm just looking here for a file with the extension of this program I use to do my figures. Once I know what that extension is, then I can figure out what the program is. It's not the greatest way to go about this, but it's the only way I can think of right at this moment. And as I'm doing this, I'm not going to say or make that annoying noise. Maybe it's in my React book. I guess I'll show you what I'm doing here. So this is my JavaScript all-in-one repository. It doesn't seem to be here. So I'm going to go back and find my React book repo. React.js Foundations. Somewhere in here, I believe I've got some illustrations. Oh, maybe not. I probably cleaned this up real good. Yeah, it's not in here. I'm going to look in Dropbox now. Oops. That's totally not what I wanted to do. Why won't this move? Okay. So it's likely in, I think I have a graphics folder with one of my older projects, and that'll tell me what I'm looking for. Figures. No, not at all. Man, I wish I could remember. Does anybody out there watching have a suggestion for... It's like this program, something... Graph, chart, draw.io or something like that. That's what it is. Ha, okay, I found it. So I'm going to make a new diagram. I'm going to call this one figure 1. Wait, it says here figure 1.3, but it's labeled figure 1.4. Okay, so it is 1-3. And I'm going to find an example of a binary classification sort of diagram. Oh, there we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find a photograph of a hot dog. And actually I've got one in my pictures. It showed up in my Facebook memories yesterday. From 4 years ago. So if I go into photos, I should be able to find this picture from 4 years ago. Let's see. Boom. Let's see how big this is. Oops. Oh, this is just brilliant. Okay. So we're going to have that, and then we're going to make an arrow this. And then I'm going to put something like a little, oh, this, see, I just did it again. What is that? I need a gear, I think is what I need. Yeah, like that. And then we'll just label this algorithm. Too big. And then make another arrow. Oh wait. Is this a useless graphic? I don't think so, because the next one can show the training data and how that works. And so here I'll just have a green. It doesn't matter if we'll color it because it won't be printed in color. I think filled in would kind of render better. Same with these arrows, but these arrows need to be filled in. And then that's probably fine. Check, whoa. Don't open it in the dictionary. Dictionary breath. I guess I just need to find a bigger one. I guess that one was bigger, and I can fill it. That's just a brilliant graphic right there. Okay. We couldn't just say hidden layer. and save this to device. There's one. Into is this the right place? Yes. And this is going to be figure there I go with 3. Save. Hey. Save. And then I can export it as a ping. And there it is. And now I can just put it into here. Great. It is a fantastic and very useful diagram. Next up, get back to the book. This one is done. And then now I need a lot of pictures of hot dogs. And so I'm hoping that I've got a lot of pictures of hot dogs. And I know that I do tend to take pictures of hot dogs. And I'm wondering if Apple Photo is smart enough to know. Oh, it is. That's great. I've got 33 pictures of hot dogs that I've taken. Oh, a lot of these are just duplicates. But this is good. Can I create a kind of collage with these or something? I will be returning to my main screen. I should maybe, well, I think I have to keep one of my screens not shared because I don't want to accidentally share confidential information. or anything that might, damn, I said that might cause me problems. But here I have, and I am going to share this process because it's going to be hilarious. Great, I have, ooh, can we do this? Will that work? Yep, that'll be great. Nice. I like that a lot. And so now I'm going to make just a grid, I think. And I think now that I actually should use this one with my, that's a hilarious hot dog. I remember that hot dog. It's not even a hot dog. That's like a Polish sausage, and it's just all kinds of wrong. But I think I'm going to switch to using this one with my other graphic. First thing first here. Why didn't that work? Okay. No, I didn't want that. I wanted this. Oh, I see. So what I need to do is export this first. That's no good. I need the transparent. So exporting as a GIF. Okay, here's what I want. And this is going to be just dog. What is that? Maybe that is that one. Maybe it is transparent. Great. Suddenly this doesn't look as good. Probably this one will look better. Yeah, I guess it's better. Cool. And so now I need many pictures of hot dogs. And maybe this idea of removing backgrounds was a bad one. Yeah, probably was a bad one. Okay, and so now I'm gonna make a, how do you make I just need to make a stupid grid. I bet I can just do it on the web somehow. I have these JPEGs. Online. Oh, Canva? What about Adobe Express? What is this? Wait, why is it trying to make me sign up for Adobe when I'm already super signed up with Adobe? Can I just log in? Sign in. That's weird. There's no option on Adobe Express website for signing in with Adobe. Never mind. I know the minute I sign up for that, it's going to somehow mess up my Creative Cloud account. I think I have something on my phone, Instagram collage maker or something. Everyone has their thing. Don't want to start a free trial. God. Well, let's try this. I'm going to drag this over here. I've got I guess I'll just do it like this. There. Now, how do I export it? Oh wow, it didn't try to make me pay. That's lovely. And so now I can export this as figure 4. Oops. Save. Another classically brilliant figure. Oh shoot, it's actually, oh no, it is going to be 4. My numbering here is just wrong. Okay. Based on the quality and quantity of data that was used to train it. Great. Generative AI models and models been trained on content. And that can use that to make predictions, to generate new content. I'm being a little wordy, I see here, but that's the job of an editor. And my job right now is just to write 1,000 words a day. Now, I don't know why I called this table 1-6. It's actually table. It's the first table. Damn, I said I'm really trying not to say or to make annoying noises anymore. Okay, I need to write this sidebar. That is what I need to do. And so this is going to be the, like that, and it's a sidebar title or head. What's the difference? I'm going to try it like that. And I need to think about what this is going to say. I think what I should do is take a break. come back, I will write this section about ethical considerations and responsible AI. And then I'm going to need to write, I'm doing pretty good. A hands-on exercise here with AI syntax support. A hands-on exercise for AI enhanced linting. Hands-on exercise for learning from an AI tutor. And then that will be the end of the chapter, and it might actually end up being a little bit long. So I've still got a lot of work to do in this chapter. But I think if I write this ethical considerations and responsible AI part, which I'll need to do a little research for, then I'll be at my 1,000 words for today. It looks like I've only written about 100 words so far today, but I'm doing fine. So that's all for now. I'm going to take a break and be back maybe in half an hour or an hour. And I'll see you then.